The next song is a song called Get In My Car. This was the first decent sync license that we ever got. It was for a show called CSI Miami on CBS. And here's an interesting story with that one. So I'm at home, and you had the Honeypot radio show, which was, at the time, it was being broadcasted out of the windswept publishing office in Beverly Hills. Now, that office, they shared office space with a music supervision company that worked on CSI Miami. So I got a call. It was on Monday. I got a call from the music coordinator at the time, and she said, hey, we need a rap song. I think it was a nightclub scene. We need some rap songs. Can you bring me a DVD? No, or a CD. It was either a CD or a DVD, whatever, it doesn't matter. A physical copy of your newest, best club-ready tracks. We couldn't email them. We couldn't box.com, no Dropbox. I had to bring it physically. I said, sure, I'm going to the Honeypot radio show at 7 o'clock. I'll burn the CD, and I'll hand it to you before I go to the radio show. They're in the same office space. So I'm excited. I'm putting it together. I burned the CD or the DVD, whatever. Print out the artwork. Like, I had like a label on it. It was, I cut it myself. I folded it. I got it nice and ready. And me and a friend get in the car. Get in my car. That's the name of the song. We get in the car. We're driving down Melrose Avenue towards Beverly Hills. And as I'm driving, this lady pulls right out in front of me, and I T-bone the heck out of her. Both airbags in my car go off. The airbag burns me from my wrist. What is this? I guess the inside elbow. What do they call this? Yeah, I guess the inside elbow, your elbow. My wrist to my elbow burned. It felt like you get a paper cut on your finger, but my arm was a paper cut. It was painful. There was a lot of pain. My car was totaled. There's a tow truck a couple car lengths behind us. He saw everything, and he pulls up, and he's like, look, I'll take your car. What's your insurance? We'll go to the nearest garage. Okay. So we go to this garage on like Pico and maybe Pico and La Brea, I think it was. Pico and La Brea. And I'm sitting there, like, I just got in this accident. My car's totaled. My friend's okay. I'm okay, but, like, I'm all wobbly and loosey-goosey, and my arm really, really hurts, and, like, my head kind of hurts. Discombobulated, scattered, if you will. I should have went and ordered a public sub, because that's most people, when they order public subs, they're that level of scattered. Go in knowing what you want. Is it that hard? How many PhDs are in a 5-mile radius of the Hartwood soundstage? They're the smartest people in the world. They go to order a public sub, and all of a sudden, they're not smart. Anyway, so I'm sitting there. I'm collecting my bearings. My arm, I'm like, is my arm broken? And, nothing was protruding, but it hurt. And I look at the damn DVD or whatever it was. It's in my hand, and I go, we gotta deliver this. We gotta. So there was a car rental place next door to the tow truck place that closed like in 8 minutes or something. So I kind of wobbled in and gave him my credit card. And luckily I was 25 at the time. So they did rent me a car, luckily. So I pull up to the place, and I'm driving it. I just got in a car accident, and I start driving again, just the same way to the office, to the radio show office, music supervisor office. And we get there, and the Honeypot radio show was like a party and a radio show. They had free food. That really did me a service back in the day, that free pizza every Monday. They had free food. They had drinks. So everyone's in a party, festive atmosphere. Me and my friend walk in like we're barely upright. We're all wobbly. My head hurts. My arm is burnt. I had to put a hoodie on to cover my arm because I didn't want people asking questions. So then I go find my friend's desk, the music supervisor, and I was like, hey, I just got in a car accident. And then she's like, really? I said, yeah, look at my arm. And it was like this. It looked like it was burned. It looked like pizza, And I said, yeah, so here's your music. you got to use this. You got to use something off of here because I just got in a car accident. My car's totaled. And, I want this badly. So we need to get something on TV. So then 2 weeks later, she called and said, all right, we got it. Get in my car. That's on CSI Miami. Cool. Okay, so this is the song that I took from Pico Union to Beverly Hills, got in an accident halfway there. Oh, by the way, the lady who I hit was totally at fault. I didn't have to pay a dime out of my pocket. So there you go. So here it is. Get in my car on